Hey everyone, it's Friday. That means it's time for another question and another answer with Ask Octopus. Today's question is about Runbook retention policies. In 2020.3, we introduced the ability to set a retention policy for Runbook runs. It's currently set at the Runbook level, and someone asked if they could set a global Runbook retention policy. There's no global setting, but I can show you how to set Runbook retention policies globally using an API script. Here's my PowerShell script that will iterate over all runbooks in a given space and then check to see if it has the default retention policy. The default is to keep 100 runs per environment, and if it finds that, it's going to override it with my setting, which is to keep 3 runs per environment. Now, I am running this script within a runbook itself, which is neat. You can have runbooks that update other runbooks, including itself, and I'm just running it, in this case, in the current space ID. So it's only going to update runbooks in its own space, but you can use a for each loop like I have here, and you could make an API call to get all spaces that the API key has access to, iterate through those, and update and keep them all in sync. So if you wanted to have all runbooks across your entire Octopus instance with the same retention policy, you could run this on a schedule like nightly, weekly, whatever makes sense for you. Now, the other thing about this is because I am checking specifically for the default, this means if you set a retention policy of 10 on certain runbooks or set them to keep all or keep forever, this wouldn't update that. It only is going to update it if it's set to the default. With that explained, let's give it a run. So we're going to run it. Doesn't matter which environment it runs in because it's acting on the runbooks. And it should run pretty quick. We'll pull up the log so we can see what's happening. Okay, it's finished and we can see some of the output. It's going through and finding these runbooks that are set to the default, and it's updating to keep 3 runs. That's how you can use runbooks to update other runbooks, and in doing so, implement a global default runbook retention policy. Do you have a question about how to use Octopus? Email advice@octopus.com and our team will get an answer to you. You might even see that answer on a future video. Thanks for watching and happy deployments.